But if you're making like 100, 152, and now you're up in the millions,
Close to $1
that
billion.
law there needs to be a rule.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need to be like,
yeah.
we're gonna
Like a
stop
little
this right here.
rule. Yeah, if you're making like 2.2 mil, it's like that shit's not exempt. You got to pay taxes on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they're just letting them just go. It's like
Yeah, on
nobody
top of
stopped.
that, like, yeah, on his compound, he's got like a I forget what it, like 8 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms type of thing. He's got
It's
his own jet
disgusting. Yeah,
runway.
that's all disgusting.
Yeah, you need a
Like,
runway. And there was areas on the compound they said that he had plans early on in his little career to
uh-huh.
build like a retirement community where you can go and retire and have this entire area fully taken care of for you. There was one, I think, for like a school that he was going to make as well.
Like a
There
small
was all
town,
these things that he was going to promise back to and it's funny because like 30 years later, none of those things happened.
and he's just using it for other uses.
Yeah, now it's just all to him. He's nearly worth $1 billion. That is a fact. We can look it
Yeah,
up. It's nuts.
and doesn't he have like some land too where he can hunt and stuff and like
Yeah, so this guy, this is beautiful. I love this part of it. So he basically has land that I think in his defense he did purchase prior to knowing about it. Because what happened is he
oil?
earlier on he bought land in Texas.
Uh-huh.
And at the time, I believe fracking was not around. So they didn't have the ability at that time to get the oil out, but it did exist. I don't think he knew that though, or he might have. But later
Right.
he said that God had spoken to him to buy that land. It was like he was just sitting by a river and he was like sitting next to a tree and God spoke to him. He's like, that land over there. He's like, yes, sir. And he goes, this is what happened. This is totally what happened. And it's just true. This is what he said, by the way, happened. And then later, yeah, they did find out that through fracking, there was a lot of oil under that land.
That's right. And now he has an oil company that is
He has an oil company now.
That's right.
God helped him with. He did. It was God that helped him with, and he now can produce oil, which we know is just a fucking cash cow in itself.
You're right.
Normally, when you have an operation like that on a piece of land that you built, you are now earning what they call, I forget the name of it. It's like unidentified separated income, like separate from the church, basically, right? That's how it should be. And that income is taxed. It is normally. However, there's a nice little loophole for Mr. Kenneth Copeland that I believe the rule is like if you had owned the land prior to them discovering the ability to do this, you are tax exempt from that. It's a loophole. It's a nice loophole.
So he found out about it and then just kind of jumped on it.
I think after, yeah. And he jumped on it and later this guy is in IRS loophole heaven, basically. He has exemptions off all of his income because it's through the church. Churches are tax exempt entities automatically. Then you got your house, which you normally pay property taxes on, which in Texas are kind of high, exempt because that's pastor's quarters. He needs his church. He needs his mega mansion church or his mega mansion house, right? And then lastly, he has this piece of land that produces oil now, and he's also exempt from that due to a loophole. Guy's raking it in. He's doing very well.
I don't know. We're at that level of like that much money and power, it definitely changes people, right?
A little more light on. It's a little better there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. Towards the end, you're just like,
fuck it. They're gonna deal with it.
All right.
Actually, no. I'm sure in post we can do some very nice. We'll make it look good.
Oh yeah, I actually do have something in regards to all this. So this is what I was talking about last week about. I had something to share all the way towards the end here. Here we go. And let me share this.
Is it regarding our favorite pastors?
Churches are allowed to endorse political candidates without losing tax exempt status. This just happened just a few days ago. So yeah, it's upending a 70-year interpretation tax code that's barred certain nonprofit groups, including church, from endorsing political candidates without putting their tax exempt status in jeopardy.
Yeah. No,
So
I totally can get. I'm glad that they're starting to put things in place because of the ones that are abusing that law, essentially. That's good that they're recognizing that because it's gotten out of hand with what's going on. Not just obviously their tax exemption status and all this money, but like just the fucking prosperity gospel is just bullshit. Just is. It's bullshit. It's just ways for them to make money. They think they're healing people. There's these live acts on stage of them like, I heal you. And then people like, and they fall on the ground and like, praise Jesus, you can walk again. It's just bullshit. It's bullshit. And people
then they
believe
also,
it.
people believe it, and they also have an influence and a, about how what they say or what they tell you, it definitely has an influence on you.
Yeah.
So now too, with how they can endorse political candidates,
Yep.
can also supercharge their base, or like, I don't know, it'd be interesting because before they really couldn't. You got to keep it separate, but it looks like now they can kind of like bring that into it as well.
Yeah, they can. They've introduced it. Like I've saw a few.
I know there's some that have done it,
clips.
but now it's open to all where they can without risk.
Basically, and they'll probably start making donations, right, toward the political party that they lean toward, right, and then they tell their congregation, what are they called, the people that they speak to, is that right?
Yeah, the congregation.
Yeah, they influence their political beliefs as well, right? So yeah, I mean, it's obviously been a problem for a long time. There are people that are still in it and still believe it. Yeah. So I don't plan on really pursuing that anytime soon. I know I had told you for a while that I was wanting to become a mega pastor. Like I had these dreams because I was, I was just really thinking that that's what God would want.
Right.
Is to try to just suck up all the money I can get for prosperity.
What made you change your mind?
I want to say that the Lord spoke to me. He does speak to me. Right. I listen. Most of the time I just ignore him because he's just fucking trying to get my attention. The most annoying parts. He's annoying sometimes, right? He's always whispering to me and talking to me.
Sending you DMs.
Yeah, just fucking DMing me on Instagram. I'm like, God, I'm busy. Busy right now. But then, yeah, he keeps whispering, go out there and spread prosperity. And then through that, they will have prosperity too. It just takes a lot of money, by the way. A lot. I need some financing. Right. A jet. Speaking of, I got a nice little clip. Yeah. I got a clip. Yeah, it's a good clip. Mr. Kenneth Copeland himself. I don't think I can ever get to Kenneth Copeland level. But maybe, man, sometimes I go on and off about this dream, but I just might pursue it again. I just don't know what the name of my church would be.
Stay away from it.
Oh, okay. Got it. I don't know when I share. What's this? Let me see if I can share it and you can hear the audio.
This one? Yeah, this is.
I don't know if you can. Can you hear it? No? All right. Technical difficulties, everyone. Everyone chill the fuck out. I'm going to figure it out.
We'll wait.
All right. We're waiting. It has to be, and I know why. Here, watch. Here we go. And we are doing it. Everyone's going to watch. Hold on.
Waiting.
Mr. Kenneth Copeland is being interviewed on his property, and he's being interviewed about the recent purchase he made. It was a jet. Yeah.
He didn't like the question.
He did not. You see this?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Fly in luxury.
Look at that face.
That face.
Sorry, it's the face.
No. Let's talk about it. That face.
It looks so evil, like the laugh and the
way he paused. The way he paused was just like I paid.
Yeah.
He just kind of smiles, like he's an evil man. This is an evil man. But it's interesting. So we'll watch here. Or about the This is my dream. Yeah, I want to be this man. To have that much power. It's gonna be you're gonna corrupt yourself. It's a path to corruption.
Yeah.
Look at his face. This guy is so in the money. It's all he cares about.
Yeah.
You don't like to.
Amazing, right? Yeah, you once said that getting into a commercial plane is like getting into a tube full of demons.
That guy looks like a demon.